waiting to see. Hold on a second. We're live. I'm looking at the camera because I was like, is the plastic still on there? I can't tell. I'll look at it later. Hello everybody. Happy Tuesday night. It's 8 p.m. We are going to be, okay, I'm on the right screen. Putting together the card that I designed on Saturday. However, I did make some changes to it, so we will go look and see what those changes are, if I remember everything that I did to it. And first of all, I just want to say hello to Holly, Jamie, Sue, Joanne, and Louise. That's all that I see in here so far. The more that people come in, I will say hello. But let's go ahead and go into, hello Tammy, into design space. I'll move this chat. Oh, that's the chat. I'm moving that to the different screen. So when I do go to put it together, it's right in front of me instead of over on this other monitor. Hello, Amanda. Okay, so I did some things different. So if you look at this piece, let's take the turtle out of there. I moved some things with the turtle, so there was like a black piece that's like goes around all these, and I was like, that's gonna be too much to deal with. So I moved that out. Looking at it, I do have a quick stick out, so it's gonna be, we're gonna need that for these little pieces. But if you look at this, before when we designed this was straight across. So what I did is I duplicated this, took the rectangle out, and then I warped it, and then I went back in and I adjusted the warp, and then I sliced it out of this. And then, so that goes in the back. This is just the background piece behind here, so you don't see like the sand color type things, and this will go up higher. This piece is supposed to go all the way to the bottom, then it's this one, and I know if you look at this, you're gonna see why, okay, this looks like sand, this is dark blue, lighter blue, and then the lightest blue. But you will see when I cut everything out, I actually did it flip, because darker blue is usually deeper water, so then I did it lightest, medium, and then dark out here. As you can see, I also added some little starfish, and they're like behind the waves, just to kind of give it that sandy look. And then before, it was just a pen, and I know a lot of people like things to be colored in, and with this piece I ended up actually, so I warped this as well, but this is a print and cut piece because I didn't want to glue individually all these letters down. I did for up here. We're going to be gluing down Of Good Vibes, but everything here is actually print and cut, and it looks like it just magically disappears into the background. And shockingly, I looked at it, I have very close to this color paper that I'm using, so it's really pretty close. And then I just made this like a dark brown, and instead of doing the same color, because it just gives it a little bit more pop for the paper that I chose for the Of Good Vibes. And like before, these are pieces that go behind the turtle to hold the spin and slide discs, so it will be able to go back and forth. And I'm not sure why it's not going back, but I'm not going to save this, and the mouse is very low, so that's alright. We're going to go ahead and switch screens to overhead. You can see the mess. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the mouse real quick, so then we're not going to have a dead mouse. Not the DJ guy, but you know. Hello Anita, Sarah, Wanda. Okay, so we're obviously going to be using some of those, but here is the pretty close. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. So, all right. As you can see, all right, all pieces. Let's. Okay, let's maybe put the turtle. I think the turtle's gonna be the hardest piece for me to put together, just because there is a bunch of little pieces here. I do have the turtle up on the monitor so I can see where some of the other pieces go. So we want the big waving fin turtle thing, turtle arm leg piece up there. We got barely art glue, basically the same as art as this art glitter glue. It's basically the same stuff. I can't take this off of here or this. It is glued, but so it could actually be what's in here, because I could be just refilling this with that. So I have a bunch of extras. So we're gonna just put some glue. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. You gotta. Got a little bit of a clog. Should be good now. Just give that a poke. Okay, guys. Where is my pin? My pin is inside the double-sided tape. I don't think I'll be using that. We'll see though, we might. Put that back on there. We should be good to go. Make sure this is the right way. Put glue on the right side, the correct side. And it's always good to watch this video all the way through. Any of these videos, make sure I don't make any mistakes, because we might be putting something together wrong and then you go back. So don't be putting it together, at the same time of watching this. I know you guys won't be right now because it's live. I mean, for the people that are watching when you go to download the card from our supporter projects. So if you go to melodylaneinspired.com and you click on the tab that says Get Started. I was like, I know the tab name, I know it. So on this, I made an outline for the turtle, and so then it's going to be easier to glue stuff down. Break a leg. I like that, Sarah. That's good. Okay, now we're going to use the quick stick tool, precision pickup and placement tool. I have no idea how to get this stuff out of here, but I think it's still sticky on the end. So, alright, so we're going to use green first. Now, the darker green. There's more of those. Okay. I'm looking for the right one. I want to say it's this one. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do, it is this one. I'm going to drop a little bit of glue in there. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to drop that off with my... And it's going to fit right inside that piece there. So we got another big green piece. It's a little like an ice cream cone. Make sure it fits. If it doesn't, we got to flip it over. That's going to fit. Put that down. And then I believe the next piece Now this one doesn't have a hole to fit in, but it will go right on top here. I'm not too worried if this doesn't, if this is upside down or backwards. It doesn't, it's not too big of a deal for this piece. Okay. And I like this because you can move it and lift it. I know I said I didn't really care, but as you can see, I want it to be close. Okay, so another ice cream piece, the lighter color. I think that's gonna fit. So it does go the other way, goes that way. I'm going to put a little drop of glue in there. Accidentally moved it. Yeah, dropped right into place. And then this one I can see is this piece, but it's upside down. Flip it back over. It's gonna go right in there. Get a good stick on there. A little bit of glue. Yeah, quick stick is great for these little pieces. Oh yeah, no. I was reading the chat, trying to eat nachos and typing. Yeah, that doesn't go well. Uh-oh. I know I had all the pieces. There it is. Whew. I was like, I know. Okay, so this is gonna go like that, but flipped upside down. It'd be like that. So we're gonna put a little bit of glue. And then we just got 3 more pieces here. Do this one next. Looks like that will go right in there. I think this will be the longest part of the video. How's everyone doing? How's their week going? You guys have any big plans this weekend or this week? What's the weather been like? And it's kind of crazy that we're doing all this because we're not even going to see most of the turtle. The turtle's going to be like underwater. But I still wanted to do it. So there's the turtle. I know it doesn't look correct-ish, but you know, that's alright. I know, I saw that this morning about Toby Keith passing. That's crazy. You know what? We can use, I am going to use a double-sided tape for this piece here, because why not? Trying to use Oh, I need to make sure I'm in video. Trying to use as much different types of things that I can here. So let's. Definitely didn't make that piece long enough. This one is plenty long enough. Might be too long. So we're just gonna cut it in half. I'm looking for. I like to use a weeding tool to get these off here. There we go. Just a little poke and then a pull. And then don't put your finger in it like I just did. Go. This piece is just the backing piece. So we're just gonna back of the water. And then let's go ahead and get this piece. Now this piece we're going to pop up with pop-up dots, but I don't want to glue this piece down yet because the little turtle, sea turtle, is going to go like here, it's coming up there. So we're going to put a little droplet of glue here. Droplet of glue there. His head is for sure gonna go off the front, but that's okay. Should have had these out already. Oh, that's what I did not want. Okay, didn't really do anything. Just want that to be able to dry a little bit. So I'm going to put these spin and slide discs down on here. Not try to move them a bunch like I just did. And let that dry. So we're going to put that up there. Then we will continue working on that a little bit here. Let's get this glue cleared out right here. Alright, while we're waiting for that to dry, I'll show you what this is, just in case if anybody curious about these. My favorite things, replenishments. They're spin and slide discs. You can get these little packages. It's not really in focus, but it does say spin and slide discs right here on Amazon. Okay. We can put those down in a little bit. Let's start working on the good vibes. So what I did with this piece is it says of good vibes. I duplicated the letters, and then I made it draw, and then attached it to here, so I knew exactly where to glue down instead of just trying to glue a bunch of random letters together. And as you can see, I used a little shimmer. I think it's shimmer. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Okay, so now we gotta get all the letters. Okay, there's of. So let's start with of. So what I'm gonna do is, since I know where I need to glue, I'm just gonna glue on here. I'm just gonna put a couple. Look at that little smiley face of glue there. I'm gonna do the quick stick. And I didn't. Hold on. There we go. Do another smiley face here. I had to get, there's a little piece of plastic that was on there I had to get off. Put that little smiley back. And then with the F, just in the big pieces, big areas, I'm going to put the glue. I did this in blue sparkle to kind of bring a little bit of the front inside the card, and then the brown acts as of like wet sand almost. That was my idea, at least. Where is the good? There we go. Good. Now, when you look at this, if you guys end up doing it the same way, you're going to get a little confused when you cut everything out and you have everything. The O's and the D looks very similar, but it might be hard to see on camera here. Let me bring this up. This is the D, has one flat edge, and then a little loop, little side piece there. The O's, there's no flat edge on it. It goes, there's like rounded on the top. Because I was like, what? I had to spell everything out. I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, what is of goo vibes? And I'm like, oh, one of those is a D. Oh, that's way too much glue. G. Feel like we can, with the quick stick, get these down a little bit quicker, you know, because it's quick. Oh, gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that the glue does dry clear. For sure. Alright, and then we're on to vibes. Holly, are you still doing this Saturday? So we will be live on Friday. 2 p.m. Eastern. Oof, 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 oof. UFOs. Good. With the quick stick, this doesn't take long at all. Trying to put my fingers on everything and pinch, so I'll be here for a while. And it's really nice to have the area where I need to glue. Close up of Good Vibes. Okay, see how absurdly awesome this guy is. Alright. How do I want this to go on here? I think I want to go like that. So this would go like so. And then we want to drop a little bit of glue on there. And then trying to make it where you won't see this, but there's a chance that you might see that that piece there because of his little neck. Same with this piece, but that's okay. These circles stop it from going on the front. So he goes off to the side just a little bit on that one, and then it comes up like he's swimming up and it's giving a big old wave. And I did this, I changed this to the little bit of a warp, because I just feel like if you're in the waves, you're not gonna just be swimming straight through. So I figured it'd give it a little bit more. Oh, he's stuck in the wave. I'm like, why won't he go back? Okay. Now we can pop this up. We can put pop-up dots, 4 corners. Yeah, that, the letters all over the place, like trying to do that. Oh, I got tricked. There's a little empty square in there. There's nothing in there. Then what do? I put it back for me to do it again. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Tomfoolery. But yeah, trying to put letters down and have them evenly spaced like I did on the Flock Star, and I was immediately like, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like, what am I doing? Why did I design this like this? So you learn. And I also, a lot of times I only put one thing. Like, it depends on what it is, but I did 2 of the circles and 2 of the dots, so the turtle's not spinning around. It has like a track to go onto. Which, speaking of, I feel like I should do a roller coaster card. Okay, it's a design for another time. I don't know if that design will be live, but maybe putting it together will be. And that goes like that. He likes to get stuck on that wave. So I'll be swimming like that. And then as you can tell, we're not going to be gluing these down because he's got to be able to swim. So we're just gonna pop this up on either side so he doesn't get in the way. I don't know why I never thought of a roller coaster card. This is kind of making this card a little bit thicker, having these double pop-ups, but it's really not too bad. And I just popped it right on top of the other one, so it's not like wonky. We're gonna try to bend that backwards a little bit. He keeps grabbing up on there. There. Oh. It would help if I took off the top tabs. I'm like, what? How did that just fall off of there? I don't want to go this way with it. I don't think it matters. Oh, no. I put it too far to the right. There we go. See, all that work we did on the turtle, you don't get to see unless you look down. And it's like, oh, look. You can see that he's got a shell, a proper shell. But see, he goes down and then comes back up. Instead of going straight across, he's like coming out of the water a little bit. And then if you start the card, it's like right in the center. He's like coming up, and he's like, "What's up? Hey." Okay, so the sending a wave. We could glue that or double side tape that even. I don't wanna. I think that'd be good instead of popping it up. Like we could pop it up, but there's already a lot. I don't know. I kind of like it popped up. What do you guys think? Should we pop this up? I know I didn't finish the water yet, but I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I see a difference. If we pop it up, it gives it more. I think we have to pop it up. Okay, but this piece, I'm gonna put just a piece of double-sided tape on here. Yes, pop it up, pop it up, pop it, John. I think it just looks better when it's popped up. I didn't think I was going to use any double-sided tape today, but here we are. I'm just going to line it up because this is all the same size. Push it down instead of making another layer. So there's the water part. Let's go ahead and we got one pop-up dot in here. That's okay because we can use anybody watching any TV shows? I finished season 2 of Reacher, and then I finished I started it last night. I went to bed kind of late. I started season 3 of Upload. I don't know. And then I finished season 3 of Upload last night. I was like, what? Did I watch the whole season? There's only 8 episodes. They're not quite an hour long, so I think they're like 35 minutes a piece. And then trying to level it, and center it. It's pretty close. Sending a wave. And then this piece I will not pop up because the whole front is all double popped up and everything. But let's go ahead and do just some double-sided tape. That should be a big enough piece. That looks about half. Probably way off. Yeah, I'm definitely way off. Not terribly too far off on it, but for guessing. That had a little corner piece up. Okay, alright. Off of me. Ooh, I got a paper cut earlier. That was not fun. Just trying to get the paper out of the paper rack, and it sliced my finger. I was like, ow! This is the front. Okay, just want to make sure. Of good vibes. Oh, we got these. Some glue is like, you haven't used me much. Dry it up. Gives it some. This is not the side that I meant to glue on. That's alright. It's showing all the poked holes. That's okay. A little turtle. It's a slight curve to it. Sending a wave of good vibes. And then you can little writes and words and stuff. I didn't print out or cut out another piece of white or anything like that because it's a light enough card that you could do anything on there. If you wanted to see more of the turtle, you could probably slice. Yes, you could definitely slice the bottom part of the it's a little late for me to do that now. I don't think this will. Yeah, it's not possible for me to do. But yeah, definitely, maybe we could do that in the design holly is just take more of that second wave down, and then, or realistically, we could get rid of the third one and just do this one, because then you can see more of the turtle that way. Yeah, words and stuff. Sentiments, that's the words I'm looking for. Okay, quick stick. Alright, put that where it goes. Keeping everything organized is the goal. Paint in the glue, keep that. Throw all this away. challenge going on. I know Holly was talking about that chat a little bit ago. That's all good to go for the next. Directly on the floor. Mouse should be charged a little bit. Scene. The card. Sending a wave. Alright, actually, let's go into main design space. Oh. Not sure why that's not. Okay, we're just going to delete that piece since we're going to duplicate that piece. We're going to go in here. So how would that look if we did just that one? And then we brought the turtle down. And the turtle comes up. Kind of wish the turtle's head was facing this way. We could do that. 3 entries for that. You can enter as much as you can. It's a big prize. $500 in materials, guys. That is a lot of money in materials. That is a lot of materials. We could do that. Let's go into shapes. Let's get a square. We're gonna make it a rectangle. So we got this much of it. And we just sliced it. I'll put this in here, but first, let's take this one back here and bring to the front. So then this will go there. It's not terrible. I'll make this one a little bit shorter. There. That's not bad. That way you can see more of the turtle. And this is why you, I mean, if you're going to be putting this together, you already have the corrected file. So, oh, hold on. We don't want that. Get rid of that. Save. Save. Okay. Yeah, I did that on Saturday, Diane. You can flip the turtle so he faces to the right. Yeah, his head would be facing up, but I wanted this one upwards, because the other one doesn't do that, and I just wanted it to look like he's waving. So that's more so why I had it like that. I know I could go in and I could slice this, and then it really wouldn't be difficult to slice his head and flip it and then re-weld it. I could do that, but I figured it was alright the way it was. And in this one, you don't see the, come on, you don't see his head too much anyways, but in the new one you might. But I feel bad. I know, slice his head off. I know, it's weird. Off with his head. So, alright, so it's 8:45. It didn't take long. It doesn't take long to put this card together, as you can see. A lot of the cards, when you guys see them, you might look at them and be like, that looks like a lot. I don't want to do that. It really doesn't even take that long to cut out. It took me using 2 mats. As soon as one's done, I load the other one and unload the first, take all the stuff off and then get it ready. Usually do 2 mats unless there's a lot of intricate. Maybe I'll use 3 mats just to get the cutting process going. But this, let me see. Let me go to make. It's not a whole lot of mats. But there's a lot of different color like water and stuff, 11 mats. So it wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad at all. Went quick, so wouldn't be bad. But yes, emojis. We need one with Lucy Lou. So, all right. That's it for me. It's 8:45. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you guys go to make this card, we want to see it in the Cricut design space. We'd love to see the card and the paper that you guys decide to use, and what other items or things, if you actually use sand or whatever you decide to use. We'd like to see the different ways that people make the card on our Facebook group, Cricut Design Space. So, okay, sorry, catching up on chat. We will see you guys on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, for the new image sets in Design Space. Okay, toodles.